Hello guys, my name is Constant. Welcome back to another video in this series where we look at Python, MySQL and look on a project of revision quiz. For this video we're going to be continuing on our edits to the question manager, and in this video is going to be the editing question part of it. We did some of that in the previous video and we have to of course finish off because this is a long project. It's not something you can quickly do because we changed everything using tables and such. This is how programming works, right? You do something in the beginning, then you see, oh, guess what? There's a way cooler way to do this or to display this, and we have to redesign everything. So here's a table. We have to now allow the user to actually make changes to it. I'm thinking of which way to do it. We could either go for each key and ask the user if they'd like to make any changes, or we could just put a question of it and say, which key would you like to change? And maybe we should do which key would you like to change. Apparently if you right click, it like messes around with it. Do not right click on this. Let's back up. Okay. This if statement is getting quite long now. I can see. So you scroll all the way up, so we get some editing stuff. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the get question to edit, which has been reduced. Display question to edit, which is going to be removed entirely. Yeah, just get rid of this. This function no longer exists. Ignore it. It no longer exists. Boom. So that means I'm going to come here. Do I have over here display? Yeah. Gone. Absolutely gone. Right, what else? Get question to edit. Done that. Editing question. This is where you might come here and do some stuff to the edit question. But first, let me actually come back down over here. And I'm going to say over here, get edit question option. Let me also print just in case to add some over here, some stuff there. Onto that. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say over here, we're going to create a new function called def. Let's over here, print options. Hit that. 6, and then really annoy me. 6, we get over here. Correct function. Then we're going to get one of these bad boys over here. So we print. Yeah. Oh, we don't need an upper. So now we need to fix. Let's go inside. Whatever. Did I make the text black? Red? Or was it only the underline? Don't remember. Maybe I did. Right, here we go. Which would you like to edit? Ah, I feel like this looks better in the centre. I don't know. I do not know why. I just think that. But for now, I guess it'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. This way we then have to get is the edit. The actual. Then we're going to use this, and this will then determine it, I guess. Question ID for define. Interesting, you're determining the question ID. From where? Oh, because I retrieved the edit. Oh yeah, because I retrieved it, yeah, I remember. Okay. Edit question, what we're going to pass there, we're also going to pass in there, we're going to pass there everything anyway. So, we are going to pass in all of this into there as well. Well, actually, because this might not actually send off to the database. I might actually split this into 2 functions actually. So let's just say is the edit question option. Is what we're going to pass in there. And if it's this, just do this. If it's that, you know, do that. This I think I just might put in a function. I know it's not going to call another function. I do know that, but I feel that's for the best. I think that's just for the best, really. Yeah. Display question. Edit question. String. No, I say not to do it, but I feel like it's too much, so I just have to do that. Just have to just copy all this. I don't think I need to return the table now. I believe so. Did I call it the same thing? Do I need to pass in anything? Let me see here. All questions and question ID. Okay. And then what we do? Then what we're doing over here is we then get the edit question. Let me just make sure that's still running smoothly. 3, 2, 4. Yeah, that's all running smoothly then. Good. But we're trying to reduce that so we don't get too much. Because it was again quite big. Then if I wish to call this again, I may wish to call it again. To then redisplay after an edit, for example, you may wish to call it upon again. So yeah. So get question option. So we get it, then we return. Then do we go on to edit question? Is that where we go on to? Well, I didn't call it, but that's probably where we're going to get onto our edit question. Use that. We're going to use the edit question option. Let's go. Let's go up. Yeah, I already called it over here. Okay, cool. Clear the whole screen, and then get yes, clear the whole screen, but keep this, I guess. Or should I just then put a question, and you write the new question, and when you should press enter, it'll redraw this. Because I could then can't then tell it to replace this. I think I can. I think I can do that. Okay. I'm going to try and see if I can do that. Okay. So, we then say, if it's, if edit question option equals 1, pass. Let me just do all this stuff. I'll say edit question equals 2, pass. I'll say edit question. Pass. Okay. Let's see. Let's do print it here, just so that I don't have to paste that note to every if statement. We do question.input question, option A, option B, option C, and option D, well, we could actually just return it, couldn't we, as well. That's fine. It's fine. I'm going to comment this out for now, because I don't want this to be running. I'm doing this. Don't run this, please. Then I guess we return this. Return question. Return. Option A. Return. Option B. Return. maybe? Or update it, actually. Actually, we should don't return it, actually update the table, if you can. I'm going to pass in I'm going to see if I can pass the table, actually. Let's try and do it now. Edit question. Can I? You have to have the table. You got just. You must have it. Come on. Yeah, you have it there. Yeah, because it's created up there. Blind child. It's created right there. I was anyway. You have it over here, so you must have it somewhere else. Come on. Let's go. I'll put it over here because I don't. Because I thought it was created somewhere else, but no, it was created right there, just above me. Okay. So that means I can then pass over here, not onto that one, over here. Edit questions table. Then can't I just go over here? Edit questions table. Dot. No, I can't use dot. Hello. Dot. No. Is that no? They have to say equals to dot. Edit. No. I want to try it without the equals. What if I just don't equal it? Dot. Annoy me. Let's see if I can do it over here. Dot. Can I edit a row? I can clear that row. I could delete that row, but then I could probably add it. In the add row, can I at all add its position? That's interesting. Can I then add its position? When I add a row, can't I assign its index? Let's find out. Right, let's open up over here module. Call it PrettyTable. Find me the del, not the del, add row. Add row, self row. Arguments. This, okay. But doesn't allow me to do anything else to it. I could clear the rows, yes. But interestingly, because it's underscore row, can I do something with that? I might be. Do you think I can do something with that? I could potentially. Even though I don't think I should be able to. Why I can do that? Underscore dot. I do the it appears on the bottom, isn't it? Dot underscore rows. Yeah, underscore rows. And can I specify a certain row from that? Let me see if I can specify a certain row. Can I say print rows 0? Can I say that? Okay. I'm missing something. Really? I'm missing the option? I'm missing the option. Hold on. Oh no, I'm missing something at the front. I got the option on the table. What am I missing then? What's the first one I'm missing? I'm missing the question ID apparently. I don't need that, do I? Do I need that? I'm thinking. No, I do not need that. Let me get rid of that. I don't think I need that for now. I think that's going to be in the other function I'm going to need that, but not for this one. question. And what does... Hello? Right. I don't know what this is. I think this is to do when I was doing the CSV. I'll probably get rid of that. I should probably actually put the encoding as UTF. Hold on, let me try and convert this to UTF-8. Because it should be, we should use a Unicode, because of different languages around the world. So I should probably change the encoding to Unicode as well. But yes, we are able to get the first row. Excellent. Now, can I make a change to it? That's the question. That's the question right there. And I want to make to the first part, and I want that to be to equal question. Can I do that? That is the question. Can I make this equal to that question? Then can I print out, please, this row and see if it did work? This is the question. Let's try again. I might have clicked on 4 like twice, maybe that's why. Without realising. 4. Print that out. Okay. What I am going to do is I am going to pursue this. We're not returning what we said we're just going to edit the table directly. And then I'm going to reprint the table because I'm not exactly quite sure whether I need to assign it to a variable again. I do not know if I need to do that. And I want to actually check that to see if I do need to do that, yes or no. Because I'm actually not quite sure about that. After all this, can we then come over here, print out the table, to then see? Essentially do this again, so let's see please. Oh no. It did it. It changed it to hello. It changed the table to hello. That means I don't need to return this bloody table all the time. I keep on returning the table. It's not necessary to do so. I keep on reassigning it to a variable. Don't need to do that, but whatever. Yes, it works. This works. Yes. Fantastic, it works. So then, what we need to do is, we can just call upon, we can actually just call them, we just call this again. The display add questions, not display add questions, this, just call that again. What have I called before? What did I call before? No, I can't really always be doing that actually. Well, the point that then comes when you want to actually save your changes. When you make a change, do you just want that straight away to update? You might want to actually update that straight away to the database actually. You may wish to update that straight away to the database. I was thinking of maybe we want to confirm a change, but actually, maybe we should just go straight, that just updates the database straight away. So I've changed the table. Should probably do that instead. It will pass on a query, pass on an edit query. It will return what is an edit query, I think what we should do. Should return an edit query, but then also have to return the variable, to be honest. I have to return 2 pieces of information. 2 pieces of information will have to be returned. I'm trying to think what's the best way of doing this. because this edits the table. This just edits the table directly. Alright? I could just keep it in here. To be honest, I could just do that. But I don't want to. No, I could just do. Let me just do it like this. I should just do it like this. Just put on over here cursor, create the cursor. Here's the query. Right, here's the query. Here's another query. Here's another query. Here's another query. Here's another query. And here's another query. And then, execute that query. And all these as well. Execute that query. Execute that query. Execute that query. Execute that query. And execute that query. Execute that query. And then I should just say commit here. Get rid of these two. These three. Commit and that. There we go. Just do that. Just over here. Get rid of this now. Get rid of this. Don't need. So we'll get that from the database again. Potentially. Should we get that from the database or should we keep it? Maybe we should reload all that information from the database actually, yeah. When you make an edit to a question, reload that all back on. Yeah, should do it like that actually. Yeah, should do that. Okay. This is for the question. It's just the question we just say. That means we're going to need to pass in the question ID. Yes, we will. Okay, so we'll also pass over here the question ID. We'll also get passed. Here's option. It's option A. Okay. Then also pass away then the question ID, and we also go here. We're then also going to actually what if I just move this all into the while true? Because then this will just always load whenever we go back to the main menu. Excellent solution. Because then what happens if I get rid of this input, for example? Now I'm going to make a change to the first question, I think. The one with, What? Gonna make a change to what is an ID, right? That's not right. Sorry, which is 14. Right? What is a ID? Let's change it to that. Goes back onto this question to editor. Boom. 10. So now it's become 10. See, it's because it's shuffling. Okay, question 10. And we want, maybe it should only shuffle when you go into the quiz. Yeah, that's when it should only shuffle. Maybe we should create a different list before that shuffle. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, this is a different question. Are you serious? It's a different question. Which one did I... Edwin. It's a different question. Did I just mistype? 12. That's a different... Why? The question... Because it's shuffling, the question ID then becomes incorrect. Great. So annoying. You know how you're just so annoying. Quiz questions. Okay, where do you then put out those questions? Crap. For question and display question. Where are you getting the questions from? Is it from display question? Shit, no, we have to make a couple of changes as well. This has already gone past the 30-minute video. Of course it has. There's no place that I can't just stop it. That's all questions there. The display questions. Why am I not passing it? Quiz questions. That's an excellent idea. What? That's an excellent point. Why am I not passing it? Who's passing that? I don't know why I'm not passing that. I also use it here. Damn it. Once again, why am I not passing it? I should be passing it as well. I stated that I'll be passing it. For a reason. That's to make it clear, for example, when I'm editing. Now, that's that one, and that one will need to get changed. I don't think I need to change these ones. Okay, hopefully those are just the 3 functions that I need to change. So display question needs a change. Is answer correct needs a change. And the display incorrect answers need to also change. That, there we go. Hopefully, no more mistakes now. No more errors with shuffling. I hope. God, I hope. Unless it's a different error, I'm just an idiot for not spotting it. Number 3. And I'm an idiot for not spotting it. Must be. I select number 3. Why is it going to... Oh, I need to look at this. Iteration. Why did it... Oh, I need to look at the big... Yeah, So what... Idle changed. Yeah, that changed. I wanted that to change, and that changed, but now it's not working. I don't want to see the leaderboard. 3. Good question. Aha! It's going to that one, isn't it? 2. I need to add 1. To add 1. God, I need to add... Why don't I just add 1 over here? But I don't know where it's been added 1. It's annoying. You are annoying. If I change this to question ID equals plus equals 1. I think there are other... It's going to cause issues. it's going to cause issues because let's just do over here. It's going to cause issues because I bet in some place I've got add one, in some place I don't. It's -1. So you're saying it's -1. Oh, I've put. Hold on. First -1. Why have I put -1? That's because, let's say you put 1, you mean 0. But now it's not getting the correct one. I must have made a change somewhere. I must have just made a change somewhere. I must have made a change somewhere. It's just confusing all this. Okay, 3. I put 3, right? I put 3. I just want to make sure. I did type in 3. Yes, occasion. It's like 3. Gets me this. That's the last one. Isn't it? Which one's that one? Why is it going there? Oh, there must be something that I'm not returning. I'm not returning something properly. Let's keep that there. There's got to be something that I'm not doing something correctly. Let's look at 4. No, it's not. I'm passing over here the question ID. What's wrong with that? What's the question ID? Hold on. Right, if I keep on -1, I was experiencing issues with that. So let me get rid of the -1 then. I'm just experiencing all issues with this. Some of my code, there's a problem somewhere in my code. Number 3. Hexadecimal. Why did I get hexadecimal? That's this one. So we've gone... Okay. Then if I just minus the 1 over here, that brings us up to the other one that we had. I might be adding 1 somewhere. That could be the potential error. Because now, I bet you if I do now... So I'm going to get moved up. 3. Yeah, I get now what is an iteration. Oh my god, just cut myself. Trying to find this issue is getting absolutely ridiculous. Print me out the question ID. What does it think the question ID is in the edit question? Because I'm lost. I don't... You think it's 4? I don't know where you're getting 4 from. I'm doing... Something's going on. Something's going on over here. That's what's going on over here. Question ID equals 0. Why don't I just sort this out by saying question ID minus equals 1? Just sort this out by then doing that. Then do that. Then print me the question ID. Right, then print me out the question ID, input. That'll just solve all my issues, right? If I just did that. Three. 4. I think something's adding it, or something like that. If I returned it more often, I probably wouldn't get this issue. So it's get question to edit. It's on the get. Hold on. On the get question to edit, I'm getting the wrong value. What? What? Hold on. No, hold on. Am I going to encrypt? No, I put 3. It returns me 4. I put 3. It returns me 4. That's because, okay, so minus it gets 2. So minus it gets 2. Then question ID goes. That's correct, isn't it? 4. 4 is the idle. Yes, it's correct. Yep, got it. is what should be now working. Oh my god. Really? Like, I'm going to do this test again though. 3. It gets me this. Why the flip is it getting me this? This is irritating me. This is actually irritating me. Print me out. All questions. One. Print me out the questions. It's getting me this. Okay, I know why it's getting me this now. I know exactly why it's getting me this. It makes sense. Because we're saying 4, and of course it's going to get that, isn't it? Something silly I must have done over here. And screwed all this up. We don't use the question ID for that. Of course we don't. We use the question ID for all the questions. That's what we use it for. So when we insert 3, yes, it's supposed to be -1. That's correct. But it's printing off the wrong one, and that's where we get a bit of an issue. It's mixing up with the MySQL ID, the question ID, and the actual thing here. Yeah, that's what's going on. I need to find out where is it doing that. Okay. But I should take this as a minus equals, yeah. Just do that as that, and that'll solve this issue. Because if I forgot to minus it, that was my issue. I forgot to minus it, but no, so if we do this, we don't need to minus it anymore. Okay, so that part's fine. That part's fine then. Question ID remains intact. Edit question option. Do I make a change at all to there? No, I didn't even mention it. Good. Edit question. Now this is where, this is the killer now. Edit question. Question ID. And just getting the question ID. That's wrong, it shouldn't do that. We're going to assign a new question ID. Question ID equals all questions by the question ID. This is where and this is what it was pointing towards. We don't want that. We just want to get that question ID. Yeah, exactly. That's where that was pointing at. Okay, got it. And we don't return that question ID. That question ID is stored locally. Oh my god, let's see what, okay, this error is. Add data to table, question editor table, question, all questions that were question ID 1. How's that an issue? This must be question editor table. All questions by the question ID. Right, how's that wrong? All questions by the question. Print me out the question ID. Alright, question number 3. How's that wrong? How's that wrong then? I don't get how that's wrong. Just convert this to a string? No. Shouldn't have to. So I'm missing this. Oh, I'm missing over some text. That's interesting. I need to fix that. I need to encode this in Unicode. That's what I need to do. I need to encode this in Unicode, definitely. But yeah, you get this error for some reason. Line 53, which is this one, isn't it? Line 53. List indices must... Oh. I'm missing out on something. Is this not valid? No, it isn't. It's not all questions, it's just a question ID, isn't it? That's not... What did I print before? It was just a question ID. But that got everything. I don't want everything. Why are we passing these two things then? Just passing question. Why am I passing the question ID? That shouldn't be called the question ID then. I have no idea what's going on anymore. You get question to edit, right? What am I returning? Aha, that should be called question ID. That's why. That should have never been called question ID. I don't know who called it question ID, but that should have never been called question ID. It should be called question. Question to edit. That's what that should have been called. That should have been called a question to edit. Not the question ID. Well, we could pass in the question ID. We should probably do that instead, actually. If we pass that instead, that means we don't need this. Of course, that'll work out there, that's fine. I can work it out over there, that's no problem. And we can return the question ID. I don't know what the hell happened over here. I have no idea. I don't remember making these edits. Question ID. Now that should all work normally. I don't remember making these edits. Yes, finally. What is an IDE? What is an IDE? Boom. Okay, now can we edit that again? 2, 3, let's edit 6, A. Let's now become A, as you can see. Alright, let's change that back to a C. That will be number 3, 6, C. There we go. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about that. But I don't know how the hell that happened. In the next video, we're going to be fixing out some of those errors that we saw and doing more of the text formatting. Also, we have to actually update. We have to also update is the other question editors. The add, the remove. We have to also update all of those as well. So, subscribe so you get those videos when I upload them. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And thank you guys for watching. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.